I am going to play more Stardew today. Yeah, did not end up doing Workshop Wednesday today. But it happens. I just couldn't decide what project I wanted to work on, and Gundam-wise, I don't know. I've been really enjoying it, but my nails right now are too short for me to feel like I can do much. I feel like unless I have like something there, those little plastic pieces are really rough, and then not rough, but like tough. And then if I try to use oh, I didn't change my stream info. Fuck. But if I don't grow my nails out a little bit, I feel like the tweezers that I use, that are made for model kits, I feel like for this kit, I still, it bugs me when I can see little scratches, and I know that with my nail, I can avoid that, and I can't with the tweezers as much because I don't have as much of like a feeling for it, you know? I'm not used to it. Oh yeah. I thought I would work on my Stardew. And yeah, let me edit my stream info though, because my dumb butt. Here we go. Stardew Valley. Reaching the bottom. The bottom of Skull. Are they caverns or caves? I always forget. Stardew Valley, Skull, Cavern, okay. Reach up to Stardew. I'm a chill little gamey moment. I'm someone where, with my anxiety, I definitely feel the anxiety of an event for like usually the week before, but especially the day before, and I'm going to an event tomorrow. So I just like feel it's a hard thing to like explain. Because it's not, I don't think it's like when other people feel like nervous. For me, it feels like the barometric pressure in like the fucking atmosphere is different. Like this pressure is growing and it starts to weigh on you more and more the closer you get to the date. So, Workshop Wednesday, I was like, I know I feel a pressure to be productive, and I like being productive for myself, but also struggling to like grab those little pieces right now sounds stressful. And I'm okay with stressful, but if I can choose to make progress in a different place, like with my little farm, fuck it. Oh, and this is me now, as of last night. Here, let me show my character. That's me. I think we look pretty similar. But yeah. It's cute. Oh my god, holding something? Wait. Imagine getting killed by someone and they look like that. Meh. Okay. Let me fix the zoom. Oh, whoops, not that one. Maybe the one that's at 200%. Oh my god, and now 85 feels really far out because I just zoomed in so freaking far. But, I've been watching From, or like getting caught up. I had watched it before, but not the current season. I'm on episode... I feel like I'm on episode 6. I think there are 8 out now. Let me look quick. You know what? I'll show a trailer for it. Let me look it up quick. What do I from season 1 or from series trailer? Okay, and this is for season 1. Let me show this. Window capture. This and visible. And let me, okay, I think that'll be good. And I'll move it over a teeny bit. All right, this is the series trailer for season 1. I really like this show. Of course, there are certain things, like, I watched this show, and then I'd already seen, like, the first, I don't remember what the newest season is, shit. I keep forgetting. It's, like, impossible. From TV series. I think I'm on, is it season 4 right now? It is. Okay, so I had seen season 1 through 3, and then I just watched Lost for the first time. And, like, I don't know if they will connect, but I have this weird feeling since recently now, after watching season 1 through 3 of this show, I've been watching and then finished Lost. Lost as a franchise, I could have not watched it. I could tell toward the end they tried to really, like, revive the connections they made between certain characters and the ways they painted certain characters, but definitely saw a lot of, like, the trope of, like, the strong, thin, like, edgy, bad white man, and then anyone else being treated like shit. Like, I don't appreciate what they did with Saeed. I know that they, like, gave him, spoiler alert for Lost, I know that it felt like they wrapped things up for him and that every character kind of got what they should have. I don't know. But I don't like the route they took to tell his story. Which is complicated because I can see what they did want to do. It felt like they painted him as, like, a terrorist because he was Arab, and then gave him the storyline of wanting to be different, though, and his whole storyline with his brother, and then maybe hinting at the fact that the US kind of causes that overall and is the real bad guy. They don't overtly say it enough. And also, I think that I know as a queer person and as a disabled person, like, I want more queer and disabled people involved, but I don't think that involvement should by default include suffering or being part of that, like, trope that European nations and, like, the US specifically creates and then curates. So yeah, I just felt like I could have not watched that. With From, I like From a lot. I think it's really engaging mentally the whole time. I'm wondering what's going to happen next. I'm guessing what's going to happen next. There is, like, I don't know. It just feels like it does what Lost tried to do right, if that makes sense. And of course, I don't think that they're, like, overtly, like, connected when it comes to production and stuff. But yeah, it was I like From. It's very good. I am on season 4, like, episode 6 or something like that. I'm almost current, which I didn't realize it was, like, currently releasing. Yeah, it's very good. I'm gonna share this series trailer.
Hey!
Must have got knocked down in a storm or something.
It's a pretty selective storm.
What are they doing?
Can we just leave, please?
Jim!
In this dirty old part of the city,
Maybe we missed the sign for the highway.
We didn't miss the sign.
When the sun refused to shine. Can I help you?
We got on a detour off the highway and cell service around
Got
here.
your family with you?
Yeah. I was wondering if you could point me in the direction of the highway.
Not a problem.
God damn it.
Jim, we're driving in circles. You drove out this way. How did we get back here?
Everybody in the
Wait. I haven't watched this.
This is impossible.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'll talk more after.
Where are we?
I know none of this makes sense yet. But everyone in this town
I'm gonna
has
have to
been
tell my,
exactly
like,
where you are right now.
friends.
Everyone sees the tree. Those groves.
I didn't realize it was the same
What are you
producers
We are stuck.
or anyone.
We didn't come here. We were brought.
What are you doing?
I'm checking to see if they moved.
If what moved?
The trees.
It's important for you to understand what happens after dark.
Lock your door. Nail your window shut. You do these things, your family's gonna be safe.
Safe from what?
I've missed you so much.
Megan, what are you doing?
Maybe I can come in.
This is what happens when you break the rules.
They're coming.
There's only so many places we can go.
What are they?
You believe in monsters.
So on the screen, the part that is cool.
Get these people home, Sheriff.
Do everything I can.
Promise me.
Oh, it must have said something before that. My dumbass. Sorry about that. Shit. I'm really curious though now. What did it say before? When you expect to find the road
They're
home.
coming.
There's only so many places we can go.
That's the worst part.
What are they?
You believe in monsters.
The part that's cool.
Please don't.
A man protects his family.
Get these people home, Sheriff.
Do everything I can.
Promise me.
Okay. And in that show, I'm like, sorry, I didn't know that it was like anyone involved with Lost. So low key, I'm like, ooh. My guess is when watching it, and my hypothesis might be actually pretty close. And because it's on season like 4, and I want people to watch it from season 1, I'm not gonna spoil it. But getting that far, I definitely have been thinking about Lost a lot. Um, and I would be curious to see what other people think who've watched both. I'm on, like I said, let me look up. Maybe I can see which episode I'm on. I am on episode, I think I'm starting 7. Um, and it says episode 9 comes out June 21st, officially like on TV. So we'll see, but I really like it. I like that. I think as a viewer, you get a lot of that body feeling and then mental feeling of in the show where the characters like they know that things are different and that they don't work how they do normally. Um And that adds an extra layer of horror to it and fear, where I think the viewers also get that because we get to see we get to see what is going to happen, and then we have to follow along as it happens. But then, being as the viewer able to make our own conclusions and come to our own decision on how things are planned to go, the characters also do their own version of that, and the feeling that they express and the mistakes they make because of that feeling, I think mirror the feeling that you have as a viewer. Um, if that makes sense and isn't just repetitive as fuck. But like I think it just really immerses you more. Like it feels frustrating in a good way. It feels upsetting in a good way. A lot of the like questions that you have, it feels like intentionally things aren't answered versus like there being an issue. Like it not being told correctly so you don't understand. Like it very much feels like a Clue situation, but fucked. And honestly, like I've been really in it. And I've not really I've not seen anything that I'm overtly like mad at, which is nice. Not that I'm ever like, oh, this is like stupid or freaking out. But there's nothing punching down so far that I can see, or that I remember anyway. It's been a while between seasons. But yeah, like I don't see anything where I feel like the writers took a lazy route. And of course, that's me saying that from the outside too. Like I know there's not really a lazy route, usually. But it just, yeah. It doesn't feel like they relied on existing tropes too much. And if there were existing tropes, that they took those and like rebirthed them. Or like made sure that they weren't the same anymore. I'm really in it. It's really fun. Like not fun as in enjoyable, like exciting, happy, but exciting in that it feels like the good parts of algebra, where it's satisfying to plug things into equations and to get the answer and to know that there are these dependable concrete like equations you could use, but that things at any point could change because of humanity and because like it's life and shit can, just change and just be different that time. Gives it an extra layer of like anxiety and stress, and yeah, I'm really in it. I hope that it ends well and it's not like, I don't know, embarrassing, ends up flopping and being fucked up. But so far, without spoiling anything, my assumption has been that it will overlap with the series Lost in the function of the place. Put it very broadly. But I also didn't know that people from the producers of Lost were the ones who made it. So it could also just be like a similar styling. But with the people I've been watching it with, I've been pointing out specific items and like overall belief systems that feel too prevalent and too similar to not be in any way connected, even though they might not be like direct. Something, I don't know. Something seems related. Anywho, this is me in my blobfish form with my little mouse shirt. This bamboo mat. Okay, I unlocked the ability to make clothing items, which is really fucking sick. But with great power comes great responsibility. And I've been wanting to craft everything. Let me go look at my dresser and I'll show y'all. My slow ass, oh my god. Okay, so I have way more clothing items now. Actually, shirts, hats. Oh my god, I got one that's funny. Well, there are a lot that are kind of funny. But I got a dinosaur hat. The star helmet that I got from a mushroom tree seed. I had this propeller hat on before I put on the blobfish one. I think, yeah, that's it. Lots of shirts. An okay amount of pants. Not as many pants. I feel like a lot of the recipes that I've made or tried have happened to make shirts. So I have a lot of those. And then a couple hats. Yeah, no rings. None of the shit I've tried has made rings. But how I do it. Actually, wait, where'd my shit go? I played this so late last night. And I was just making clothes. And then skipping the day cycle. This and do this. Okay. I don't know where it is, but I have a bunch of fabric, right, that I make in the wheels over on the other part of my house that looms. Not looms, it's literally like a spinning wheel for making yarn or string. So I have those. I put my wool in there, and then I get my fabrics. And with the oh yeah, little tutorial, if you will. I put those shits in there. When they're done, I have a stack of 200 and something fabric somewhere that I've lost, or cloth. I take that over here to a sewing machine that I just got. And I can put that in there in the feed part. And then in the spool part, I can put a bunch of items that I have. So I've put fish in there. I've put specific like fruits and veggies in there. I've put different gems and crystals in there, bombs, meal dishes that I've cooked. And then all the outfits, like I got this mouse shirt that I'm wearing because I think I just put normal cheese or goat cheese in there. I can't remember which gave me that. I got the blobfish mask by putting the like cloth in here and then putting a blobfish in the spool part. Like it unlocks so much more shit, which I'm excited about as someone who wants my character to look cool or for my character to look fucking weird. And to be able to like change it whenever I want. So I like making my character look like fucking weird, but every now and then I want my character to look cute. So I don't usually design my characters to look weird as hell overall. I leave the potential for them to look fucking weird as hell. And then the potential to take the mask off. And ascend from the darkness, if you will. Yes, that is me. Also, definitely took a couple days breaks from playing Stardew after making it to floor 97 of 100 floors in the Skull Caverns and passing out because it was 2 a.m. That one kind of spiritually changed me. And I think since then I haven't tried the mines again. And I don't know that I've really done anything aside from making clothes. So I need to do that again. And I want to try to do that now. So that's the plan. Because I think a lot of the like progress that I can make in the story for the main island is locked behind that. Like behind progressing in the caverns. And what have I done? Yeah. Oop. I'm not the best at the controls for this. After playing, what is it, Solar Punk? It had like slightly different enough controls. Pretty rough skill check. Oh, Tack. I just saw that. I don't think you were in here for it. I put on the trailer for From Season 1. So like the series trailer. And From is made by the same producers as Lost. So I think my theory is kinda I don't know. I'm excited. Not that I need someone to confirm it. And hey, they might not be connected, and that's fine too. And like I was saying before, it might be more so that the team that's making this worked on the other project, so they have some similarities based on artistic, I don't know, angles and shit, but yeah. If they end up being connected, I will take credit for knowing. If they don't end up being connected, I will claim that I never said it. So. But yeah, I want to try to make it to level 100 of the caverns. School caverns. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm. So I grew mango. Ooh, I don't think I've made mango like jelly. I should make that. Mm-hmm. Actually, I will leave it on. Bombs can't. It's 6 p.m. There's no shot. I think my like sweet spot is that I need to make sure I get bombs don't destroy me or harm me, and then I need to also see on the TV that I have good luck. I think if I get a lucky day mixed with bombs not damaging me, that I could make it to the bottom. And I know that I could Google like what other people have done, but this game has been out so long that it's like I know there are going to be a million people who have their playthrough down, and like I could find that out, but I kind of just want to try it. I want to waste a lot more money first. I have 3 million gold. I can fuck around a little. That's the fun part. Hmm. So clearly I'm not going to be able to do shit during this day. Let me see actually. Okay, here's my cloth. That's what it's called. So I have cloth. I take the cloth and then what have I not tried? I'm in fall, aren't I? No, summer. I have 6 days until the end of it. That is not gonna have time. I think I wasted my whole fall, but that's alright. Because if I want to try to make it to the bottom of the mines, best to do that during winter. So maybe... Okay, yeah. I already came in here and harvested that, so... I think... Can't think of something new that I combine with cloth that I wouldn't have already tried. I should have done it in like an organized way where I went up to one chest and then left to right, top to bottom, like tried every item. But I love getting to have cute cosmetics in games. that don't cost money in real life. So when I learned I could make shit, my ass locked in. There was no thought in my head. It was just run it, run it, run it, run it, and hope some shit came out cute. And it did. I like my outfit right now. I think it's very stylish. Back, you want to see my outfit zoomed in? Which honestly, that is what it feels like when you have to use like any mobility aid or you come across different being disabled in public. It feels like someone's looking at that. Like you're walking around like that. The way people like look at you and treat you. So I'm just a little blobfish, but not really. I have a ponytail and I'm a ginger from the back, but from the front, blobfish. So, and then my little mouse shirt. I wish I could get some like bucked up pants, but I'm okay with the black jeans because that kind of feels like home. I'm a ginger from the back is one. Yes. Anyway, let me zoom out from 200%. Nah. So, I don't want to grow anything else. I wish I had more like planting space. I think when it comes down to it, I might like not even next season. I think during the winter, I hate having to move the trees that are fruit trees because my thought is that I should be moving all of these buildings up into where there isn't this like hoeable ground where I can plant shit. And then I could have more crops growing down here. But I like that my ducks can go in this little pond. So that's my struggle that I'm having right now. What? Was she? I will sleep for the night. Ow. Yeah. Ooh, I realized too, I usually try to look over my VOD. Like, I skim it really quick because I added chat to screen and stuff, and I forgot. I skimmed it, and I kind of don't like where the chat is positioned right now. Pack, are you willing to say something in chat so I can see what it looks like? And then I'm gonna move it. Okay. I want it to be here. That's good. And then I just want to make it larger. And then I think that there's a space for there to be 2 badges if needed, but I'll have it like that. And yeah, I can always fix it later, but I think that's a better spot for it. It just felt like really small text floating in the middle of nowhere. I got you, buddy. My baby boy. Ooh, you guys might see. Let's see. Let's see if Arwen comes in here. Also, you can see a cardboard little situation on my chair. One of my nieces, when she was like 4, made me a little pride flag for my birthday, which I thought was really cute. And it says, well, it says Sade on it instead of Sadie, but close enough, you know. I thought Arwen was gonna come in here though, and she has a little cone on right now because she's been licking a little bald spot on her like leggy. I wanted to make sure she didn't like cause it to bleed, but Gashi, come here, my buddy. Come here, buddy. He lied down. He laid down. Gachi, come here. Come here. Sit up. Uh-uh. Gachi, sit up. Oh, I can't reach. Sit up. Yes, sit up. Good boy. He's a good buddy. There. He's a good boy. He's a stinky boy. He's a bear. Not stinky little hot breath. Hmm. He's a good boy. You are. He is. He's a pretty good boy. Alright. Go back to my gaming screen. Oh, here she comes. The cone, the myth, the legend. Arwen, honey. Here, honey. Not you, Kakashi. You're a good boy, but dude. Arwen. Oh. She is like, this is the edge of my camera. She is literally like right there and lying down. She's mad. Poor little floofa. The big floofas. She's just an anxious girly like me. It happens. It happens. It happens. Okay. I've got like 5 days, literally, until the end of the season in game. So I think, honestly, I don't really care. Like, unless I get ancient fruit from the main area right outside my front door, I don't really care about the other crops. They don't really matter. I already harvested all of my like taro tubers or something like that. Which was new for me. Ooh, I don't think I've tried like fishing bait with the cloth. We can see what happens then. Oh, I can't. Like one of these lollipops, a miner's trait, is what got me the propeller hat with the cloth. So it's like random shit. The bomb got me a bomber jacket. Makes sense. I'm even more excited about From now. I'm excited to see, I don't know, let me see what the like final season is. From series finale. I think the next season is going to be the last. AOL has an article. Close to the mystery of the town. Horrifying shit. Okay, that was not helpful in any way. Never mind. You know that it was made by the same producers, though I thought you did. Yeah, I didn't. Every time I've said From seems like Lost has to be connected to it, I thought I was just riffing with no basis for that, but now at least I know that stylistically there could be like just a natural inclination towards similar vibes. But I would love if it was that the actual plot and story were somehow connected. The finale is June 28th. Octopus on my shelf. Please deliver it sometime today, George. I think I only have one octopus, and I don't like to give away. Like, I like to keep one of every item. So I will be doing that. And not giving them shit. My bad. My bad, my bad. Unless I have an octopus, then I'll run back. Like, not an, but you know, an extra octopus. So I put fish in here. Or like sea creatures, not fish. Squid. The fish, or not fish. I'm gonna say fish every goddamn time. The octopus, yeah, it's a very specific look. So we saw that. Let's see if I have one in the fridge. I do. I'm gonna take that to town. Go accept that contract, and then take this to the dude. Horse. Run, run, run. And then I'd like to put octopus on my shelf. Please deliver it sometime today, George. Who the fuck is George? Oh. Remember. Where is dude? Oh, but George. Where the fuck? Nope. I feel like this is a part that confused me when I first started Stardew. I noticed that, okay, hold on, let me confirm, because I feel like this is something that I thought, but now I gotta make sure that I wasn't like, okay, I was thinking correctly. So I remember when when I first played Stardew, I was very confused because it was cool. There was a character in a wheelchair, but then the community center is placed on like the second tier of like land level, on like a higher chunk, and then you have to take stairs to get to it. So the game's like community overall is designed to exclude the dude in a wheelchair from ever going up that shit. Because as someone who has been in a like, I've used electric wheelchairs and I've used manual wheelchairs. For sure, no one is lifting an electric wheelchair up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's 7 steps up. No motherfucker can do that. That shit is heavy. An electric wheelchair and then a manual wheelchair. I've been places in my manual wheelchair growing up where there wasn't any kind of like a ramp to get in, and I couldn't afford to like take my own ramp. I didn't have one like that. Um, so I've had to have like abled people lift me in, and that shit is so humiliating. Like it shouldn't be humiliating. It should be more embarrassing for the establishment that doesn't have access for disabled people. But that in the moment, that shit is embarrassing for the individual in the chair, having to have someone lift them and like comment on the weight. Um, or like everyone is staring and being like, oh, you know. And a manual wheelchair is a lot easier for people to lift because, like, if they were to break a piece, at least for the manual wheelchairs I've had, they've never been like customized or like nice quality. They've always been like a right off the fucking shelf version, you know, where it's the like hanging seat. It's never been like memory foam or anything for me. Um like if you went in a Walmart or you went to a hospital and they had like a default manual wheelchair, it's that. Um for me, when I've had to have people help lift me up, that shit's never broken in a way that mattered. Like a manual wheelchair, if something breaks, usually it's that it slides back in, or in the chairs I've been in, um, it's not that wild. An electric wheelchair, if some motherfucker lifts some shit by the wrong piece and breaks it, that could be like a fucking basically death sentence. Like when it comes to accessibility or having any independence, like they fuck up any wiring, you could be fucked out of your chair. And then there's not really like, there aren't protections for people like that. Like when it comes to trying to be out in community and have your electric wheelchair, which you need, be able to be mobile, to have freedom to like it, you don't even just need it, you deserve it, it's your right. It could like the smallest shit. Like people get their fucking wheelchairs broken all the time by airports. It's so fucked. I think airports had just started to actually introduce allowing people to stay in their chairs on flights and starting to try to do more like ADA shit that actually meant people in electric wheelchairs and wheelchairs in general would have a better like flying experience. And then this admin took over. So a lot of that was immediately repealed and it's fucked. But yeah, George, wherever the fuck he is, he can't get up that shit. And he's in a manual wheelchair, but there is no way that 2 full-grown, capable, and able adults are lifting bro up 7 steps. And 7 steps on concrete in winter, bro isn't going anywhere in this town. Another gloomy day. Okay. I take out the octopus. Hello, Sam. So you saw the bulletin I posted. I really appreciate it. Here's a little something for your trouble. What'd I get? Is it the sweet pea? Did I have that already? That's so nice. There we go. Some money. George will be thankful. That's nice. That makes it worth it. Not that someone has to be thankful, but you know. Always a little nice. Sorry, good girl. Little calm. Oh my god, on my horse? This shit is wild. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Bro, this shit is not right. Hello. I'm playing Stardew. Also, Arwen licked a bald spot on her leg, so I was showing it before. I don't think she'll sit up though, because she's mad. Let me do it this way. Arwen. Oh, there she is. Mm. Arwen, you want it? You sit? There she is. What are you up to? Good Arwen. Yeah. Gotcha. Sit. Yes, sit, good boy. Wave. She waved. Yes, good girl. Wave. Arwen, wave. Yes, wave. Good girl. You got cheese set? Wave. Yes, wave. Good boy. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. That shit's funny. I bring. Or a spin. Hand sanitizer. Ugh, you. But what are you up to? Eh. I would. There. One more. I thought it was one more ride. One last ride. Ugh. Hmm. Ooh. Before I had Arwen, I remember looking up Bernie Doodles so much. Bernie Doodles are cute. But I also wasn't like a big fan of buying like red designer breed dogs, and that seemed kind of like it, so I did not do anything with that. But Bernese Mountain Dogs are very sweet, very smart, and pretty dogs. There are a lot of like mixes of them too in shelters. So totally yawning. Yeah. Oh my god. I will never forget the way that the rescue I got Appa from and then Kagachi like greeted me. And how much they love and care for dogs. Just like impossible to ever see buying from like a breeder who isn't ethical as a thing. Don't dox me, but yeah. Like, I don't know. That was awesome. Not even, it wasn't awesome. It wasn't cool. It was very, like, it was a beautiful thing that they did. Like, I don't know that a breeder would do what they did or care in the way they did. For sure. honestly. I think I'll discuss it because I think I've only ever like talked about it during one workshop Wednesday. Um, because yeah, my dog Appa had died suddenly of cancer. Um, and I had rescued him from a small local rescue. Um, that's like a retired couple who wanted to give back, wanted to help with something they saw as not being available, which was somewhere to take dogs who needed it, all the stray dogs. So they made a shelter and or like a rescue and started taking dogs in. And I think they take cats too now, or they for sure do, but not a lot. Like they've not. I don't think they usually have many cats. Um, but I remember when Appa died, they sent me like a check for. I think they had sent me a check for like $500, which Appa dying how he did. Um, it had been like I think close to like $18,000 by the end of him going through that. Um, he was sick for 2 weeks, roughly. He died before 2 weeks had passed. Um, he was in the emergency vet for 2 days because his original vet thought he had just an intestinal blockage. So we were like preparing to have him operated on to find whatever was blocking shit. Took him in that morning before, like during work, because work wouldn't give me time off. So like trigger warning for animal death, pet death. But taking him in, and they took his pre-op X-ray and saw fluid settled in his chest cavity. So they weren't willing to operate at that point. They said this is something more than a blockage. There is nothing in his intestinal tract, which I had been saying. He did not swallow anything. I'm a super responsible pet owner. And Appa was my ESA. So my anxiety was also present in him recovering from, he got neutered. Because it was 2 weeks, he passed away 2 weeks before his second birthday. He was 120 pounds, so he did need to wait to be neutered until his growth plates finished their shit. We took him in, all that happened, and then the rescue that I'd gotten Appa from saw what happened. They sent me a card, $500, and then they got a litter of puppies in later. This song actually was like looping back when Appa died, so that was wild. But Heat Waves by Glass Animals was also like popular on the radio back then, so whatever, but just what the fuck. But yeah, they reached out when they got another litter of puppies in that were German Shepherd mixes that were kind of floofy. They were like, hey, we got this litter of puppies in and it made me think of you. It was the woman that ran the rescue, and she had DM'd me on Facebook. And she sent me pictures and said, would you be interested in checking out this puppy? And I didn't feel ready, but after like a tiny bit of convincing and people saying they would go with me and take me, be supportive, I decided I would go. And then, if I didn't want to rescue a pup, fine. If I wasn't ready, fine. Of course, it's me. So the minute I saw a puppy, I was like, yeah. I literally walked in there. I remember being like, yeah, I want him. Like, yeah. Like, I can't say no. And he had all of his, like, his ears were all bit up by flies and stuff from being out in the field. He was just so cute. And that was Kagachi. And Kagachi is named after the main character in a game called Ononaki that I was playing when Appa was dying, before I knew he was dying. And in the game Ononaki, you play as a guy who is helping, like, dead souls and then also the living move on from that death. So either the souls move on from their own death and, like, wrap up loose ends on Earth that are making them remain or linger. And then also helping, like, the living who are still left mourning to grieve and then let go who had died, to let them move on to their next, their rebirth, or to, like, finally just rest. So I thought Kagachi was a perfect name. At first, it was either Bowser or Kagachi, and I think Kagachi had a way prettier meaning. Um, so yeah, I have like I think it's the Japan edition of Ononaki for Switch. Also, that I leave sealed. I can't remember if it's the Japan version though, or if it's like Asia or which region it was. But I have that. And yeah, I just thought it was kind of perfect for him. And he's lived up to it. Although, whenever he got diagnosed with hip dysplasia, and I was trying to fundraise again for help with his surgery because my ass can't even afford medical shit for myself, let alone a dog. And insurance companies, pet insurance, because it's genetic, do not cover hip dysplasia treatment in any way. So, it's pretty fucked up. Like, yeah. So yeah, they had reached out and like I'm so sorry that, you know, another one of our puppies is like going through some shit. And for me, helping take care of Kagachi is like one of the best things I think that's ever happened to me. It was so like fulfilling being able to care for an animal with a disability, understanding like going into it, my biggest fear was that he would come out feeling as shitty as I felt like I felt after my physical disability treatments and like what I needed and how isolated and like different I felt. And I didn't understand as a kid where I do as an adult, you know? My worry was, well, this is a dog. Like, I didn't understand as a human kid. I can't imagine what an animal would feel. And then realizing that it doesn't matter. Like, it does, but like, it doesn't matter if something or someone is scared. If you're there for them and you provide what they will need when they need it, like, they can be, you can go through traumatic shit and not be traumatized or not develop PTSD, right? Like, Kagachi is such a happy, loving dog. He gets to play now. Before, like, a lot of dogs with the kind of hip dysplasia progress to the point that his was in his one hip. He still has his other hip that doesn't need a replacement at this point or hasn't. I don't know what it's like now. But his right one did. There are a lot of dogs who, unfortunately, because many people in the US especially, and I mean across the globe, can't afford their own health care. A lot of dogs then who are born disabled, and who have every right to still exist and be happy and be loved and cared for, end up dying with hip dysplasia or needing to be euthanized because there's nothing that can be done for them at the point that they get to before they get medical care, or because their owners can't afford it in general. Or there are dogs too where they need medical care and then they have to lose their entire support system. They have to get removed from their families and sent to rescues for them to finally get support and get that medical care, and then they get given to some new family. It's definitely an honor to be able to provide that for him, and he's a happy, sweet guy. He doesn't have any like overt resentment for being through what he went through. Being able to help an animal like that and get through something that I went through as a human and felt like was so like scary, and dude is chill as hell. Pretty cool. And I think most people, if they heard their dog had something like that happening, like I think I was out of state at my grandma's funeral when I heard the like diagnosis and was referred to the orthopedic specialist and the surgeons for him. And I remember being really scared and thinking like there's no way I could do this. And then when I went to an orthopedic specialist for him and started talking to him, I was like, "Oh, wait. This is no different than human medicine." In that there is a lot of hope in the science that also like, you know, simultaneously feels very scary and overwhelming and impossible. Like, people do impossible things all the time. And this little stinky ass dude with a stinky ass breath, we did some impossible ass shit too. He was strong as hell. A good dude. Good little puppy dog. I think a lot of people would be surprised what they could do. But yeah, he's a cute boy. Sorry, I'm just trying to waste time through the 28th of this, like, season in Stardew also. There's no way I'm, like, accomplishing anything worth a shit before the end of the season. Right now... Let me see. I know I want to get all these. Museum. I've been flirting up, shit. Oh my god, Abigail. My bad. I didn't forget her name, I spaced it. But no, I've been giving her chocolate cake when I can remember. So maybe I'll go do that now. Because that's one of her fave presents, because I'm trying to work toward that achievement as well. Of getting like a whatever star friendship, but also I think you have to get married and have 2 kids. So year 6, well, I guess by the time that happens, it'll be like year 7, year 8, but that'll be time. Oh, gosh. And then she's Pierre's daughter. Eh. And yeah, but like time of the evening where my ADHD med wore off, or is wearing off. So I definitely, like, halfway into my story about Appa, forgot why I was talking about that, but happens. I think Abigail might also be, oh, in the graveyard, I guess. I thought she was going to be in the saloon. Live in an old farmhouse like you. The creak of a floorboard. The slow plumes. The slow plumes. The slow plumes of dust whispering through the rafters. There's something special about an old building, isn't there? Okay. Where's my cake? I seriously love this. You're the best, Sam. No worries, bro. Oh, Mona. Old and faded. Damn, I can't read this one. You translate the Dwarvish. Stand between the pillars, 3, with gift as precious as the sky. A rainbow forged from land, not sea. Then galaxies will heed your cry. I already did that. It was the prismatic shard, and I took it to the Calico Desert and held it between like the 3 little, or it might have been more than 3. There were pillars there with like a little circle in the middle in the sand. I stood there. And then I got my galaxy sword. What, yes. Delicious tomato. Pay you when you bring it, yes. No. I think most of the like little challenge shits are done now after 1 day. So if I collect it now, I think it runs out by tomorrow. So it is not worth. Also, I kind of miss Solar Pond, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to get sheep. I hope I get pigs on Solar Punk too. That'd be cute. Oh, you know what? I was playing a different new game. Maybe I should play that. I just feel like I'm in a weird gap right now in this game where everything that I need to do is like just wasting whole entire days at doing like one task. And that's not really I don't know how to stream that and not have it be boring. The bookseller is in town. Let me do exit to desktop. And then open this, do solar punk. Oh wait, it wasn't this game. I'm dumb. Ignore this. You saw nothing. Holy shit. This game. I don't think I've ever captured this one too. Ooh. Also says it's not responding. Just kidding. So cute. Okay. You can't even see it too, which is great of me to say that. Okay. Where the heck? Here we go. Lost and Found Co. Okay. Let me change my stream info too. Manager. Lost and Found Co. But it is like an I Spy game. Point and click. It's very chill. I think I might turn off music off the game too and have just the game volume. But so far, the beginning of this was really cute. There's a lot of like story writing going into it. There was a lot of narrative. And now it's just a lot of finding shit. And yeah, I feel like Always Ange, you might like this. And I know what Dr. Kit Kat is in here right now. Maybe I'll DM her quick. I know she would like this game. The me. I just feel very out of it today. I was like not productive at all. But this game is basically like Where's Waldo, but with some hints and stuff. It's very cute. Do you play? This one's called Lost and Found Co. Here, I'll go back to title. You can see like the little freaking ducks. Yeah, Lost and Found Co. And you play as this character. So you're this dude. He's a duck boy. He was a duck, and then a goddess, which is right here, turns you into a boy. But originally, you looked like the duck. And it is very cute. And you just point and click, find different items. A lot of the items in the different locations are like reactive if you click on them. It's just very cute. A lot of different sound effects, a lot of different like textures. But I can't remember if I should do requests first or stories. I haven't found Eddie. I could do easy. I feel like I should start with requests and then do story. If I start with Morning Madness, missing car keys, messy backpacks, and a thief in the walls. Getting ready in the morning is never easy for the Leo family. I'll try this one first. But I'm not very far in this game. I think I played it. It says on my Steam for like 4 hours, but a lot of that was me half paying attention and then struggling to find something. And there's no voice acting. There's a lot of text in it, but no voice acting. So just a heads up. I need to find, looks like a recorder, a snail, a bat, and then a bento box or just lunch box. And then you can click these. The mischievous axolotl, yeah, it's cute. Like this says, Sun's lunchbox, a freshly made lunchbox packed with love, and one suspiciously squishy banana. So some of these, yeah, borrowed by the dad to deal with a suspicious man in black last night. He might, editing here, he might left it outside, so then you would know the baseball bat is somewhere outside, and it's right, well, that one's not it, because this one has a straight, like, flat design. This one has a little slit in it, like a lesbian eyebrow, or queer person's eyebrow as a queer femme. There's a pattern there. So, I need to find that. Oh. Also, there will be extra optional things you can achieve. So finding, yeah, catch the thief in black. I just got them, which they sent the cops over, which, wow. Discover the secret agent room. Find all the socks. Burn off the iron. Find all missing kittens. Right now I'm trying to help the son prepare for school. By finding these items, right? And then it's like literally just a bunch of I Spy kind of shit. So I need a recorder. No, the bat is outside. But where? Oh wait, they're different stories. Oh shit. Oh, bluebird. Oh, I found all the missing kitten. Or they're multiple. Find all missing kittens. Wish it were available for Switch. Yeah, me too. I hope they release it. I forgot it's only on Steam right now. And then the lunch. Oh, there's a kitten. And then that's not a real kitten. Oh my god, look at this duck plushie. That's cute as shit. Oh, there's a kitten. Need to find a one more. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. That's his lunchbox. Where is the other kitten? Oh, in the toilet. Okay, there's a snail. And then a recorder. Little Among Us ball. Okay. Little dog. The recorder must be upstairs. that it? Oh, that's just one recorder. It's gold. I need a silver one. Or gray. Also, I need to turn my freaking light down. Oh, wait. I can. Alright. Yeah. And then as you find certain items, like more get added on to each list. Oop. I found a sock. I guess there's a challenge to find all of these socks. Alright, up one more. Maybe there's one like on the roof. That was something. But where the fuck? Oh, cute. Little pie. This reminds me of like Whisper, what's it called? A Whisper of the House or Whisper of the House. And then, what else? This is the seat taken or something like that. That's the name of the game. Like something similar to Is This Seat Taken? Like both of those vibes and then art styles combined. Where the fuck is the recorder? Okay. I had one of these two earlier where it took me a fucking minute to figure it out. And it was like the last missing thing in the whole location. I was stressed. You. Fuck. Fuck. That's a sock, and that's a sock, and... I was gonna find another shelf, but I didn't know. Wait, can I open that? No, okay. We'll go up a floor. Where the hell? Come on, give me that fucking sock, bro. Oh, there's one. So they could be kind of painted to blend in. That is an extra layer of fuck you. This would drive you nuts, bro. Me too. The things I opt into. But it's satisfying when you figure them out. And it's pretty like, you don't need your reflexes to be on high alert. You don't feel like you're stressed the fuck. Like, I can pause and it doesn't matter. Like, I don't feel like I'm trying to do something in an allotted period of time. It's all very much just, oop, very much just do what you want, which I like. But what the hell? Like, I feel like this recorder is not supposed to be so difficult to find, but then I can't find it right away. Then you really have to grapple with the fact that you might be a fucking idiot. But it's okay. Its melody echoes with every swing, is the hint that it does give you. Wait a minute, is there like a clock that it's an arm of? Or... oh my god. Like, why the fuck would it be up against the like tree branch? The little bro goes to school. Bye, bro. Hope you don't get bullied. Help the daughter prepare for school. She gone. Alright. So a green phone. Oh, that letter was up in the gutter. Wasn't it? Yeah. And then some glasses, the green phone, a red, is it a book? Diary. And then a compact, or daughter's lunchbox. Okay. Look up here. Oh my god, that has to be Sonic. Green phone. And then... okay, the iPad makes that noise, which is kind of dramatic. Spider-Man, and that has to be Iron Man. I would assume.
Huh?
Under the pillows? No. I need glasses into the diary. At this rate. What the hell? Oh. Didn't expect that. Now I need glasses. Was left behind after diving practice. In the tub. Okay. The diary. Thanks to its matching cover, Mom gave it a new home on the wrong shelf. Which is... that. Okay. Help the father get ready for work. Oh, billfold, lunchbox, shoes, keys, glasses, this. You start to remember seeing a lot of it. That. No, that was a makeup brush that I remember. There were keys up here somewhere, though. Yeah, here we go. Wait. Oh, I thought that was the key. Wait, oh shit. Look at the green spine. But Willfold accidentally involved in money laundering, literally. Oh, well, shit. Because the money was around that. I should have really been able to use that. Turn off the iron. An achievement. Yep. Alright. More keys. Ew, that sounded wild. Yeah. Wait the heck? Is that obvious? Alright. Brown shoes. Must be on the next door.
Huh.
Over there. Brown shoes, brown shoes, brown shoes. What the hell? What the heck? Some of the stuff is in such weird spots too. Never stop learning. Like, what the hell? Oh, there's glasses. Yes, never stop learning. What are these? Excited for work. This shoe ran off the house before its owner. Ran off the house before its owner. There it is. Okay.
Huh?
Read once, panicked. Read once, panic twice. Dad reads it on toilet every day. Nice. There. for copying confidential documents. Well, that would be in like a office, right? I would assume up here. There's that. And then the cues say, the key to success is to never stop learning, which I had already read. But what the fuck? Like, where the heck? I don't know what never stop learning would mean because duh. So how is that a hint? At a location. Maybe the desk? I already looked there. What the hell? Ow. Stop freaking learning. What would that mean?
Huh?
Like, what the heck? Gray that keys could blend in. It's like at low-key the point that I need to be at, where I'm just like glazing my eyes over. And living on a fucking prayer, bro. The red chair desk. This one?
Huh.
I felt like I thought I pressed that already. I see a remote. Mm. Indian. Yes. It was by the couch. So, oh, fucking goddamn. Of course, they made it seem like it would be that one. Just to edge me. It's wild. Brown mug. And ball of yarn. Not a ball of yarn, just ball of yarn. And a flower. Brown mug. course not. There's the yarn. Oh, shoulders are down already. I see the brown mug. That isn't it. What the fuck? Okay. Easy. Into the remap. Not up there. Got a rounded top on the remote. Sock. Forgot about the socks. Good boy. He's lying down. So is she. Poor little conehead. There's no way a remote is up here. Sock? No remote. Maybe there's a blue sock. No. I think that would be a step in the right direction. What the freaking... Yeah. I like that it's not just easy as hell too. It's actually like, it takes a minute. It's tough. Windows open. The heck? Damn, 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 damn. Me with your mother? Bro. This shit's so fucked up. The fact they put a bunch of different remotes around just to mess with you. Wild. Rounded out remote. What the hell? It's taken to do maintenance on the listening device. Why is my monitor flickering? Hell. So a listening device? Those are ear muffs, not headphones. This? That's a listening device. Their phone. A listening device. The fuck? Different phone. Okay. And is it right by this? not gonna lie, this background music is kind of driving me somewhere. Not to a better place, mentally. Definitely a worse place. A listening device. So I don't see speakers. There's a piano. And do maintenance on the listening device. What the fuck is the listening device?
Oh.
Um, so like has to be up here. And then
Huh?
this is changing me as a person. And go to 1. It was taken to do maintenance on the fucking listening device. And it was never seen again, is where I'm getting. Because what the fuck? Why is my shit flickering? Hell, okay. You know what? This ain't it right now. This is an offline game. Because if this is driving me fucking somewhere, I can like let myself get messed up by that. Okay. Yeah, well, you didn't tell me. Well, yeah, actually, you said this would drive me nuts, and you might have been correct a little. But kind of, I don't know. Resident Evil, dude, I do not feel like getting scared right now. Resident Evil Village, where I made it so far, I don't think was my favorite either. Like, it's way more of an action game, which I like Resident Evil, and I like action games. But I think I have to be in like a specific mood for it, you know? What are you doing, Kagachi? Kagachi? What you doing, buddy? Okay, he fucking hates me, I guess. Anyway. It's also solar punk. Mm, like, I don't know. Pretend I already had game visuals set up correctly, and it started immediately capturing solar punk. Smooth as butter. Thank you so much. Graphics feel different. Oop, I need to change my game category. I just feel kind of sleepy and like not totally in it. Not a good feeling. I mean, clearly I'm jumping between a bunch of games. Solar punk. There. My chickens. Oh yeah. My chickens. We got Muffin. We got Puddle. There's an achievement for naming them too. I need to get. But last time I played, I unlocked the ability to go even further. Oh, my shoulder. So, yeah, Puddle the chicken. I need to grab a drink. It hurts so bad for me now. I don't know why. Me being permanently disabled with chronic bone pain. I don't know why my shoulder hurts right now. Oh. Ugh. I just put my hands like I was gonna do a fucking chicken call. Got my airship. And I will play music with this game. And then honestly, do my own thing. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Damn. 15 iron. Oh, my shit's full. Let me put music on. So I don't start fucking doing whatever I was doing. Oh my god. Computer, play some songs that don't suck. Yes. Bloop, bloop. Turn the music up for myself. Oh my god, Lost and Found. What's it called? Lost and Found Co. that I was just playing. Very cutesy. Very fun. That background music being the same, like, over and over, just changed me. Lost and Found Co. Yeah. That affected me. Also, this feels weirdly warped. Okay. It feels kind of more normal. Beow, 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 beow. I thought I made a shitload of feed last time I played. What the hell? Computer, why do my chickens eat so much fucking feed? Wait a minute. I wonder if it didn't save where I thought it did. Because I have a ton of weed on me now. Yeah. Like that has to be it. Bloop. And then I store all of the feed in there. Above freaking hell. I wish I could write something on those sticky notes. I need to decorate my house more, but I think now that I can go further, that new big island is a lot cuter than the one that I'm on. I don't know if I'm supposed to kind of stay on this island realistically or if I can have multiple bases, but I do want to move. The other one looked really cute. Got that in case I find a sheep. Oh yeah, I have an electric furnace that I was working on the cords for. Shit. I need wood. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I need more. I don't have it. Oh yeah, I went and got cobalt. I can cook that now too. Also, maybe I'll just do a shorter, like, streamy poo tonight. It's already 10. Maybe I'll be done in a sec. And I will come back better for Friday. I almost said tomorrow. But I'm going to a show tomorrow. Do a bit of a theater. So I will not be here. But I'll be excited to tell you guys how it goes. I just feel like I'm mentally fucking out of it today. I woke up feeling zombie-like. I thought, I don't know, man. I just, like, did not feel great. I still kind of don't. I think it's showing in the fact that I'm head empty. And it's frustrating. And then just kind of, like, getting stuck on my words and shit. A wee bit frustrating. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then there's this seedling now. Does that sound good to you, Tack? I don't know what vibe you're getting, but I feel like crawling stream at like a little over 2 hours today is alright. I'm like, I don't know if that seems kind of like shitty from an outside perspective. I don't know. Especially, yeah. I mean, like, I've been being better about going live. The only thing that fucked me, not even being better about it because I like doing it, but like, it's hard when you're like super socially anxious. Even though I know it's, you know, I know it's chill, and if it's just me, like, there's nothing to really like be afraid of or anything with that, but it's awkward. And the only thing that really got in the way recently was when my mic was fucked up for like 2 days, so I couldn't stream. But I can't think of anything like. I feel like waking up today in such a funk. I don't really have anything to talk about, and all of the games that I'm playing right now are very much like yap and build and do like survival crafting shit, which I love, but I feel like maybe allows me to take a fucking little breaky poo. Maybe I'll just be done now then. It just sucks too because like, look, okay, I'll sleep through the night because I think then it'll save. For me though, like, it sucks when you're depressed. Like, when you get ready and shit, it feels like I want to do everything right now to take advantage of the fact that I got ready. And like, I feel present. I want to do everything I can, and then if you get ready and then don't feel present after, great. Like, well, fuck. I can't, like, waste, you know, but 2 hours is chill. And I got on Yapped a bit, talked about From, which I've been super into. Yeah, I'll have a lot to talk about after going to this musical, so that'll be fun. I think too, like, it's easier for me to yap via text and typing. Would I feel like shit than it is for me to yap out loud. Yeah, and I talked about Oppin Kagachi, which was cool. But yeah. Very cute. I feel bad. I don't know why. Oh my god. There's that pride flag that my niece made me, and then I just remembered there's another drawing. I wonder if I could find it really quick. She drew me a dachshund with a pride flag, too. It was so cute. I don't remember if she was still like around 4 or how old she was, but it was so freaking cute. And then now too, um, my nieces are at the age now where they like retain more information. Um, so this year is like I think the first year being able to like explain to them and having one of them ask me what Pride is, Pride Month, and being able to like tell them what that is. And that was really cool. And I'm excited. I don't know. I'm excited for them because they're gonna have such cool lives and such cool friends and be so smart. And they're so empathetic and cool. So I don't trust myself to find that dachshund drawing right now. Loki, when I grabbed my phone, I immediately remembered I have tried to find it on stream before and then sat here and not found it. So what I need to do is just find it one day and then have it ready. For scrolling. Yeah. Oh, also, I've been working on getting out some of my collector's editions and special editions. That's Assassin's Creed Ma- Mirage. Assassin's Creed Mirage. I got like the deluxe or collector's edition or whatever. It's so pretty. It had a really cool figure in it and shit. But let me pick out a song. And I would say good night. Mm, what is a song that I really feel like listening to? I really should also do this before stream. Like, I'm gonna pick out what I end stream with and what I start it with. But we'll see. Yeah. It's a 1.5 minute song. So we'll just chill for a little bit. But good night. Thanks for hanging out, Tag. Thanks for lurkers. Thanks, always Hinge. And good night. Sorry for an awkward stream. Bye. Try not to dream of Big Titty Lightning McQueen or Tomater. Good night.